This manager that worked at a factory and made $100,000 a year lost his job because a woman lied on him that he was dating on the job. This man worked at this factory for 15 years. He had great benefits. He was a single father with a daughter. Anytime they would hire someone new on the job, he was one of the main people that would teach them the rules and teach them the job. He would go over all the safety rules and answer any questions they had. He would introduce them to all the employees, all the other managers, and HR. This one particular woman was struggling more than the other employees they hired, so he had to give her more attention. So while he was giving her more attention, teaching her about the job, they was talking more. They was learning about each other's lives. She kept telling him she was a single mother and she thanked God for this job. And then he also told her he was there for 15 years and he was a single father. As he was working close with her, they even went to lunch a couple times on the job. He paid. When he took her to lunch, she would flirt with him a little bit, but he would brush it off. This manager was very open and friendly, so every day she would ask him a lot of questions about the job. He would answer the questions with no problem. He even gave her his phone number, and he said call if she have any questions or need anything. So within the first 2 weeks of her being on the job, she told the manager she don't know how she was going to get to work. She said she didn't have money for Uber and she just started the job, so she didn't have any money. The manager said, I'll give you a ride, there's no problem. The manager even called her an Uber a couple times. So as he would take her home and help her out, they was talking more and more. And they started to like each other. They even went on a date outside of work. They even started hugging every day they got off of work. They started talking on the phone all the time. The manager would start showing favoritism to her, so when she mess up or do something wrong on the job, he would always cover for her. The workers didn't like the treatment she was getting over them. Everyone started being suspicious of their relationship because they would hug and he was taking her home all the time. It was even a rumor on the job that they was sleeping together. In the morning meeting on the job, the manager even confronted everyone. They said, if you have something to say about me and her, say it to my face now. One Thursday morning, an employee caught them tongue kissing in the break room and they recorded everything. They went to the big bosses and showed them the video. They hated their relationship. They both was wrote up on the job and they was talked to by HR and other managers, and they warned them if anything like this happened again, they will be terminated. The guy had a little daughter to take care of and he made good money on the job, so he started keeping his distance from the woman. When she would mess up on the job, he wouldn't cover for her anymore. He wouldn't take her home anymore. He wouldn't eat lunch with her anymore. So other employees kept reporting everything she do wrong. No one was covering for her. She was very bad and slow at the job. So the managers end up terminating her. She didn't make it past her 6-month probation. When they terminated her, she went to HR and said the manager was harassing her and touching her in inappropriate ways. She said the day they was kissing, he forced her to, and she didn't want to get him in trouble and she was scared. That's why she didn't say nothing and she took the blame. And she told HR that's what was affecting her work performance because she would think about that incident every day. The next day, the manager came to work. HR and all the managers called him in the office. They fired him on the spot. They said harassment at this job is not tolerated under any circumstances. She got her job back and he was fired. Stop dating people you work with on your job. Most of the time, it never ends well.